We can all get into a disagreement with somebody. We can all have a belief that we are right in something, which is usually when we can have that healthy debate with another person, when you're not looking to devalue or dismiss or ruin another person. You're looking for them to see it from your point of view and you to see it from their point of view, and either agree to disagree or find a point of view that meets in the middle. However, when it comes to discussing anything with a narcissist that doesn't match their beliefs, doesn't match how they want it to go, they get offended. They believe that you're the one that's turning against them. They are arrogant enough to believe that they are always in the right, and you should just readily agree with them. When you don't, they will go all out to drive you crazy so that they can accuse you of being the one who is going crazy, so that they can remain in control of the situation. And narcissistic people tend to use logical fallacies in their arguments against you, where the narcissist has that error in reasoning. They're looking to undermine your point of view. They're looking to undermine your perfectly valid arguments so that they can remain in control of the situation. And one of the first of these is the ad hominem, where they're going to go all out to attack you, attack the person who is debating with them, rather than addressing the original topic of conversation. They're going to go all out to dismiss your opinions, dismiss your feelings, dismiss your beliefs, claiming that they have more education than you, that you're stupid, that you're an idiot, that they can't believe that you would think like that you are the one who is attacking them. You're the one that's causing problems for them. They're going to go all out to attack you in some way so that you're the one that feels bad, and the actual original topic of conversation gets lost in the narcissist's arsenal of attacks against who you are as a person, as you find yourself defending yourself more and more to them, and the original conversation has been lost. They will use the straw man, where they will distort or go all out to exaggerate why they are in the right and why you are in the wrong. They will go all out to distort and exaggerate and misrepresent your view on the entire situation. And again, you find yourself defending and explaining and justifying yourself to them, and the original topic of conversation gets lost again. They will go all out to appeal to your emotions. Now, they may appeal to your emotions such as obligation. So if a narcissistic individual who feels entitled to have everything their own way wants you to do something for them, but you already have prearranged plans that you inform the narcissist about, such as going to see your family or going to do that hobby you enjoy, but the narcissist at that particular moment in time is feeling abandoned. So they don't want you to do that. So they're going to try and make you feel obligated. After all I've done for you, this is the thanks I get. So you feel like you should drop your plans to serve them. They're going to go all out to make you feel guilty in some way. I can't believe you'd leave me right now. I've just made this nice meal for us. So you feel guilty. Oh, I'm going to be all by myself. Nobody appreciates me. They're going to make you feel guilty into dropping your plans and serving them. Or they will use that fear. They will intimidate and threaten you during a debate so that they can regain control of the situation by silencing you. That false dilemma where they're going to come at you during the disagreement, where no matter what you choose, there's going to be a negative consequence for you. Such as, again, if you've planned to go and do that hobby you enjoy, narcissistic people won't always verbalise this. Sometimes they can just start creating an atmosphere before you leave, or create an atmosphere when you come home, fall silent on you. So it's catch-22. You either stop doing the things you enjoy, which is going to cause you pain and suffering, or you go and come home to the narcissist's wrath, which is going to cause you pain and suffering. It's when, if you basically don't agree with whatever a narcissist tells you, then you're against them and they believe it's okay to punish you. That's circular reasoning, where basically a narcissistic individual will claim they're right because they're always right. They're never wrong. You're the one that's in the wrong. So you must be in the wrong again because they're right, because they're always in the right. Similar to those circular arguments where they just keep taking you around and around and your head's spinning by the end of it and the whole conversation makes no sense. They will appear to popular opinion when they come at you and say, well, everyone else thinks, well, so-and-so thinks, well, so-and-so didn't mind. Point out some of their toxic behaviour, and the ex that they hated oh so much and often wishes was unalived, they will then turn around and claim, well, my ex didn't mind, which is another complete head spin. Your brother doesn't mind, your sister doesn't mind. So they will ask you to do something, you say no, well, oh, I'll ask your sister because they don't mind, to make you feel guilty. They're looking to get their needs met by you through many different forms of coercive, controlling behaviour. And they'll use those hasty generalisations with those, well, everybody else thinks. Or in order to gain the sympathetic attention, all my exes are crazy. Nothing is ever their fault. So they will quickly generalise things in order to make the argument valid for themselves and dismiss your point of view. And then there's the slippery slope, again similar to going out to do that hobby, where if you take action A, it's going to lead to action B, which is a negative consequence for you, no matter what you do. So you can simply just place a boundary with a narcissist. Now, with genuine people, you can communicate your boundaries and you can just say, hey, I've arranged to do this. Sorry, I can't help, but I can tomorrow. Is that okay? Well, that's not good enough for a narcissist because they want it yesterday. So they get offended. Now, 2 weeks ago, they might have promised to do something for the children, and they can then just turn around and retaliate. With you placing a boundary, they will come at you with a boundary. Yet it's something they've already agreed on. And they just turn around and say, well, if you don't do this for me, don't expect me to do that for you. And as you respect their boundaries, you're then left in a bit of a catch-22, because no matter what you choose, you either break your boundary or you're then letting somebody else down, because the narcissist is then going to break their agreement, their promise, by creating a boundary because you created a boundary. So there's that slippery slope where no matter what you choose, it's going to just negatively keep impacting your life. When it comes to narcissistic individuals, the best way to deal with them is don't. They're not interested in your point of view. They're interested in getting their needs met by you. When it comes to narcissistic people, we have to learn to recognize the game and no longer play. Leave them to it. No longer take their personal attacks personally, which is incredibly difficult. That's why they make them personal. Recognize they're trying to get that reaction from you and no longer give it to them. No longer defend yourself to them. No longer explain your feelings to them when all they're going to do is use your feelings against you. Limit your time around them, and if at all possible, go no contact. Narcissistic people are not interested in hearing what they don't want to see. They want to make you see things that work in their best interest because they're not interested in yours. They simply lack the empathy. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support of the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of books out on Amazon, 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, and a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, if you'd like to go and check those out. I shall add the links for those into the description also. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.